Let me have a sip of my tasty beverage before we start this action. There it is. Hey, did you see the news? They just announced a monumental new thing for a Disney film. They're going to do their first ever openly gay character. It's going to be in that new Beauty and the Beast live action thing. First of all, let me preface everything right now with I'm deep in on this Disney shit. I love that movie. You know what? Gaston is my favorite Disney character ever, and Belle might have been an asshole, and you know what? Maybe Maurice was crazy, but whatever. I think it's my favorite Disney movie. I absolutely love that. For some reason, though, they chose LeFou to be the first openly gay character in Disney movie history. Look, if you look back at Beauty and the Beast, there's a lot of problems with that movie. First of all, their king disappears. I don't know who the king or the queen were, but they ain't around. The prince disappears and nobody seems to notice. The town bully, who's like the favorite guy at the bar, seems to be like a de facto mayor. But if they're gonna put a gay guy in, dude, Cogsworth is sitting right there. Cogsworth has no attachments. There's no reason for Cogsworth to be straight or gay. If you have to jam it in there, there's a lot of reworking of that script that needs to happen anyway. So why not? You could easily have just slipped that in there, but they chose LeFou as their first openly gay character. First of all, his name means the fool. Not a great start. That's some shit that you're going to look back on in 10 years and be like, don't know if we meant to do that. That might not have been the move we wanted to make. Here's the thing. The director, Bill Condon, made a statement this week, and he said this. LeFou is somebody who on one day wants to be Gaston and on another day wants to kiss Gaston. He's confused about what he wants. It's somebody who's just realizing that he has these feelings. And Josh makes something really subtle and delicious out of it. And that's what has its payoff at the end, which I don't want to give away. But it's nice, exclusively gay moment in a Disney movie. What the fuck happens? He shows up with a pitchfork party because they don't like someone who looks different from them. This is your first gay guy. He's gonna like I'm not outraged. I'm screaming, but like I don't really. I'm goofing. I don't really give this much of a fuck. I'm just like I'm gonna be honest. I'm mugging a bit, but either way, like it's just LeFou is. Dude, this is not the guy. This is not the guy. He's not gay for Gaston. He's that asshole. When you were in high school and the bully would be like, hi, Meanie, you fat. And then there'd be that guy who stood behind the bully who goes like, he called you a fat. This is your first gay character? I can't condone this shit. That gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston scene that is not a scene about a man repeating his unrequited love for the guy who just will never notice him. This is a scene about a sycophantic asshole sucking up to the biggest bully in town because, boy, you know, we all just love you so much. And to be fair, the whole town fucking loves Gaston. Like, if you got to do it, go find another guy. I'm looking at Cogsworth. I'm looking right at Cogsworth and saying, you know what, there's your guy right there. Go for it. Cogsworth can be your first openly gay character. For God's sake, he could be gay with Lumiere. There was a heavy implication in the original cartoon that Lumiere was fucking every piece of furniture in the castle. I mean, he was definitely banging Fifi the feather duster, and I don't know how that worked because he doesn't have a penis and his hands are on fire and she's made of flammable, but whatever. Neither here nor there. Holy shit, dude, pick another character. What is going to happen at the end of this movie? His prospective lover gets thrown off of a fucking building because he was being an asshole, and LeFou embraces another villager who also showed up with pitchforks to attack someone who was different? How the fuck does this work? Everything about this seems like we desperately were trying to get some headlines for this new movie, and I hope those headlines wouldn't read, my God, don't Lumiere and Cogsworth look like absolute nightmare factories? Say what you will. I'll link some of the articles below. Do what you will. Like, I don't care. You can put a gay character in. You need to alter the Beauty and the Beast script no matter what. It's an insane script if you don't change things. So I appreciate that you have to do it. And if you wanted to add a gay guy, you could do that and it could be seamless. LeFou needs to realize at 40, as he's in his middle management position, that no one gives a shit what he thinks, and the kid in the office mouthed off to him because he didn't know about Snapchat. That needs to be LeFou's feeling about how he wronged himself in life being this sycophantic douchebag, not my unrequited love was thrown off the cliff by a monster. I also think no one will remember this in 5 years, no matter how good it comes out, so who cares? So it's every time like, we're making a live-action Aristocats. Yeah, go for it. Who gives a shit? I don't know. Let me know what you think below. If you liked this, do me a favor and a like and subscribe. If not, hey, you know it. I love you anyway. That's fine. That's all. Good evening. Bell's the villain. It's the best. It's the best theory. Whether or not you think that or not, it's a fun theory, and I like it a lot.